So now you've worked with Sarah Jessica Parker before. She's in Failure to Launch, but you'd worked with her before in Sex and the City.
I did, yeah. My first job ever was Sex and the City, and I played Jake the Downtown Smoker. And I was supposed to be this very sort of, Jake the Downtown Smoker. He's sexy and he drives this Porsche convertible, and he's got it all going on. I never didn't know how to drive a stick shift, so they sent me to Modell's driving school.
Oh, so just so you could learn how to drive the car?
No, not even drive the car. Well, drive it from just 10 feet into the corner. Right. We shot at like 14th Street, and I was, so I spent like 3 days doing that, and I felt pretty good with it. But it was like with a Honda. It was a 1962 silver Porsche convertible that the guy who owned it was standing right there, and it was like touching his baby.
Right.
And he was like, hey, there's only 4 of these. I said, yeah, it's great. I know how to. They sent me to school. He said, sent me to school.
Yeah. I learned how to drive these things like 2 days ago.
It's just like
I'm good. Yeah.
Meanwhile, the clutch is like driving a bus.
Right.
So I was so nervous. I was sweating. I had leather pants on, too, that day. and basically, I tried to do it. We did like 4 times, and they were nice, but obviously, I looked like, we're coming into the shot. The car pulls up, and I'm pulling up like this.
And you're supposed
to be Jake the Downtown Smoker.
Cool guy, yeah.
So they found some guy who was watching, who had hair like mine, who knew how to drive a stick to actually drive in, and then they put me in it.
That's humiliating.
I spent 3 days learning how to drive. I was so proud, and then I couldn't say... And I lied for about 3 years. Like, yeah, did you see how I pulled in there?
Yeah. And I think, and the guy didn't match you at all. I think I saw that scene. You drive in with a beard, and then they cut to you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not good.
Damn it. I thought we had you.
Now, Wedding Crashers, I would think it would be fun. We've had him here many times, and I think all of the world is captivated by Christopher Walken. And you had these scenes with Christopher Walken in Wedding Crashers, and I got to think, that as an actor, that's got to be a dream come true, right?
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, I was just a huge fan of his, and he's an amazing guy, too, by the way. I mean, he's like the most authentic guy. I mean, he is what you think he is, which is a different thing for a lot of people. But, But one particular thing was... I was very intimidated by him, too, by the way, because he's not the normal guy who's like, hey, how you doing? It's not like that. He just sort of sits there in the makeup chair, and he's like, pineapple. I like to eat it. And I'm like...
I can't get enough.
Everybody's got to walk in. Everybody's got to walk in.
He is a very good one, yeah. And he does love pineapple, yeah.
And he had this dancing scene, God help me for saying this, but he had this dancing scene with Rachel McAdams.
In the movie,
In the movie. It was it was my first day, his first day, and it just looked beautiful on the monitor. And she came up to me afterwards, God, you're dancing with Christopher Walken because Penny's from heaven. He's a great dancer. She said, he keeps saying fart.
What?
Just to keep it light. You know what I mean? It's like, fart. And she was dancing.
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard, and I've heard it all.
And if you look at the monitor, he's just her dancing. He's like, fart, I'm farting. It's sort of beautiful.
Very strange.
Yeah.
That's going to make me reevaluate all of his work now. Deer Hunter's different to me now. He's probably doing that during crucial. Yeah, all different now. Wow. Now we have a...
I've never drank so much water.
That's what happens out here. Now we have a clip here from Failure to Launch. And which scene is this? I've seen the movie, but I want to educate people.
Yeah, this is the 3 guys sort of justifying to themselves why they live the way they do, which is living at home.
Yeah, all you guys live at home, and you've tried to turn it into this is a cool thing.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at this clip from Failure to Launch.
Okay.
I think living at home is cool.
Yeah,
Failure to Launch is in theaters now, and 3 Days of Rain begins later this month on Broadway.
That's right, yeah. Great play by Richard Greenberg.
Is this going to be with
Paul Rudd and Julia Roberts? Yeah.
I think people will go see this.
I hope so. We're going to wrangle people on the outside of the theater.
Please, it's Julia Roberts, please. Yeah, all right. Well, very cool. Bradley Cooper, thank you so much. Good to have you on the show. We'll be right back. Greg Fitzsimmons coming up. Stick around.